Yo, this is messed up, man. I know a lot of people gonna come on the video and be like, bro, what are you talking about? And all this other bull crap. This is the first time I'm ever making a video about the WWE. But I think this is just bull jump. I mean, I tried my hardest not to make a video of the whole China situation, and I didn't do it. But I could have probably made my first video on that one. But now, Damien Sandow is gone though. Like really? I mean, not just Sandow. I mean, Camera gone. Everybody started. Got the. I'm gonna come back to Sandow, but everybody starting. To grow to love her. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, oh, she just did, she's that. But she got better and she wanted to get better, man. She went back down to NXT and stuff like that. And you know how that went down. You know what I'm saying? Everybody started to get behind her. Okay, Wade Barrett. I mean, come on now. He got buried how many times? They literally kept recreating that man every freaking time he got buried. First time Nexus, you already know how that goes. We started digging the holes. And there he went again. He came back. Got built another hole. The same exact way almost, if you really think about it. Instead of the Nexus, it was called the Core. And then he came back as a knuckle fighter. And he got hurt. That wasn't his fault, I guess. And stuff like that happened. And then King Barrett, boom. Right, like I said, you heard the, he had the cool intro, the whole God Save Our Queen thing. That was genius. They definitely should have kept the intro, but I don't know if people were offended or whatnot. But that was the best intro like ever. That was just so cool. Like you got chills when you heard that. And but that was before the whole King Barrett thing. That was like Bad News Barrett. That's what that was, I believe. But it was cool, man. But Hornswoggle. I'm gonna get back to Sandow in a second, but I just let you know Hornswoggle got released. Hornswoggle's cool. I grew up watching Hornswoggle. I don't care what nobody say. Hornswoggle, they used to call him Little Horny, Little Bastard, whatever you want to call him. That's what they call him. That was his name. He was cool, man. He was a former cruiserweight. Like, just think about this for a second. Hornswoggle was a cruiserweight champion. Just think about it. He was cool. Hornswoggle was cool. Like I said, he was with Philly. He was with everything. He was the anonymous Raw general manager. Storyline wise, that's what they say. He was Vince McMahon, illegitimate son. He was everything, man. He was cool. Hornswoggle, he paid the way for everything that was. He did a lot of stuff, man. He did good. He was something different. Alex Riley, I don't got too much to say for him, but you know how it goes when it comes to that type of stuff. He didn't get a chance to make it and stuff like that. He went to NXT. You thought something was going for him, and then, I mean, how the heck do you mess up in development? How do you go down and get over and still, leave the company and still get fired? But let's get on this Sandow thing, bro. What's so messed up about the whole Sandow situation is, remember how I said Hornswoggle was a cruiserweight champion? Wade Barrett was a former Intercontinental champion. I think he won, the tag titles, and he won the IC title a lot of times. I don't know if he won the United States. I don't remember none of that, but so Hornswoggle was a champion. Wade Barrett was a champion. I think Santino, I think he got released too. He was a champion. Damien Sandow, he never ever got a chance to win a singles title. He barely even won any title. I think I checked the thing. They said Damien Sandow won one championship, and that was the tag titles with The Miz. I don't even remember when him winning the titles. Honestly, I don't even remember that. I looked at it, but I was like, he actually won the tag titles. I don't remember that. I know they was together, but I don't remember him actually winning the title. But it's so messed up, man. And it's so sad the fact that this guy is so over with the crowd. This man was trending. These people got a protest. They got a what they call it. Yeah, I don't know if it's a protest or not. They got everything you could possibly have for the man. The crowd was chanting for him. Even when they gave him the whole Mizdow stuff, they still loved him. And of course, this man had the Money in the Bank briefcase, man. This man had the briefcase, bruh. I mean, seriously, he was destined for greatness. It was almost like the whole thing with Kennedy thing. Like they literally, he was about to do it. But what happened though? Digging up them holes, digging. And that's why people don't. Let me just go ahead and say it. That's why people don't like Cena. I'm not trying to be a hater on Cena, even though I was a huge fan growing up with Cena. I really was. I'm sure everybody at one point was a fan of Cena. I don't care who you are. It don't matter what it was. And some people, even though I don't like him now, it's still a love-hate relationship. If you know what I'm talking about, we don't want to hate him, but we just can't help it because of situations like this. The whole Sandow thing, that was effed up. Just imagine this jump. Cena came from injury. Do y'all remember this whole story? I think this was like one of the most disliked videos on the WWE YouTube. Cena came back from surgery on the elbow. And Sandow was in the ring. He literally beat him down before the match. Messed everything up. I'm talking about not just his elbow. He messed his elbow up. He messed his whole body up. He literally destroyed him. I mean, just messed him up. And Cena still won. And after that match, it was over with. His career went completely downhill. And people wondering why, oh yes, the creative. It's not Cena's fault. Why is it always Cena gotta do that though? If it's not his fault, why is it always him? Why is it always him being in that position? Why? I can't help but like look at this picture and just like laugh every time I look at it because I used to like saying that you're welcome. It's funny because that's not even how you're supposed to say it. Like you're supposed to have the little the comma, not the comma, but you know the abbreviation. I forgot how to use the quotation. You know what I'm talking about. But think about that, man. They literally gave this man Sandow, bro. And what's so sad about the whole situation? If you watch Up Up Down Down, man, shout out to Xavier Woods, Austin Creed, all of them, man. If you watch Up Up Down Down, you can just see how him, you know, I think they call him. What they call him? I forgot what they called him, man. I watch like Up Up Down Down almost every day with every little videos. I forgot what they call him. Dang, I forgot what they call him. But you can see him trying to enjoy himself because they know he knew the company was doing it wrong. Even in the freaking Up Up Down episodes, he was like, you know, some people hear me, but not the right people hear me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all cheering for me, but they don't see that. You know what I'm saying? He could tell that the people loved him, but they didn't love him. Man, like this man was, oh my gosh, bro. This man gimmick was so good. It didn't even feel like a gimmick. It just felt like this man came in, he took names, and it was like, yo, I'm smarter than you, and there's nothing you can do about it. You know, the whole road thing, it was so good. Everything they asked him to do, he did it, man. It's not like, boo, get out of here. He was a heel. That's why he got booed in the first place. And people still cheered for him, if you think about it. People still cheered for him, even though he was a heel. Hey, I liked him. I mean, he was cool as a mother freaker. I don't know when it was that just made me like just, you know, like him completely. But it's just the fact that he had charisma. Of course, he had mic skills because, you know, that was his main thing at first. And his moveset, he knew what he was doing. Think about it, dude. I mean, this dude can come to the ring with some freaking pink freaking tights on and some purple boots or something like that. And I'm cheering for the guy, bro. I mean, that says something, man. This man came out in a robe, bro. He can do anything. He made me want to go to school and start correcting mother figures, man. At the time, anyway. But just the fact that this man had the briefcase was basically a legit first one to like not successfully cashing. Even though Cena, oh, whatever. You know, he talked about, oh, I'm gonna challenge you next week with the briefcase. That junk don't count, man. They just want to put that in there just so Cena can be the first one to do it. But Sandow literally beat Cena down though, and still lost. After he literally hit every finishing move on him, he did literally everything he could possibly do to him and still lost. But oh, he wasn't buried, right? People didn't say nothing. People, I mean, you cannot say that wasn't a burial. That was ridiculous, man. I cannot. But oh my god, bro. I know it's wrestling. I know it's, you know, saying people like, oh, still real to me, dang it. I mean, I watch it, man, but nowadays I barely even watch. I fall asleep literally probably the first 30 minutes or first hour because I don't really, I don't like where the company's going. I'm not a Range fan. I'm not. Are people like, oh, you just like every IWC person? Oh, you boo Range because you don't like him, or because you want him to be champion and stuff like that. Well, or not people, you know what I'm saying? They say, oh, you want him to turn heel. Let me tell you something real quick. I like guys like Bray Wyatt, Sandow. You know, I like R-Truth. R-Truth, one of the best heels of all time in the PG era. You cannot tell me R-Truth wasn't the best. The whole 2011 was the last good year in WWE. That was the best year. You had CM Punk, you had R-Truth. You know what I'm saying? That was freaking amazing. R-Truth and CM Punk completely owned 2011. I don't care what nobody say. They made 2011 so good. The whole heel truth thing, they need to bring that back. But, of course, that's not going to happen. Well, anyway. Nowadays, I mean, think about this, John. The people that we like, they're not even getting over. Even though Bray just got hurt. But how many times do we have to cheer for somebody? It seems like the more we cheer somebody, the more they don't use them. The crazy thing is the difference between people like, oh, Roman is Cena 2.0. I agree. But unlike, you know, but at least Cena at the time, we wanted him to be at that spot. Cena was getting cheered like crazy. That man, when he was a heel, this man was getting like, yeah, Cena. Back then, it wasn't no Cena sucks, bro. Until like a couple of years later. You know what I'm saying? A grown man was saying Cena. Little kids, that man was, we wanted him up there like that. You know what I'm saying? We was fighting for Cena. We was like, let's go Cena, let's go Cena. We didn't want him to start burying everybody. We wanted him to make it to the top. We wanted him to champion. But on Reigns, on the other hand, people don't want him to be in that position. He was never wanted to be in that position. He was put in that too quickly. People like, oh, you cheered for him at the Rumble, and then the next year after that, you booed him. Maybe because we was cheering for him because he was the only one left against Batista. We was like, oh yeah, let's cheer for him and stuff like that. And then now it's like, are you kidding me? It was so predictable, you know. It was just stupid, man. And I just don't get that, bro. I just don't get how people be like, they just don't seem to care. I mean, Dolph Ziggler is probably like one of my favorite wrestlers, and WWE right now. Even though Chris Jericho and Rock probably my all-time favorite, but as far as the guys, you know, around now, that's really around. Look what they did to Ziggler, man. Look what they did to everybody we like, man. Just look at all of that. I'm surprised they doing Cesaro good. I'm surprised Miz is actually getting some credit. Honestly, I'm glad Maurice is back. I've been waiting for that for the longest. But Miz, that thing right when he lose that title, it's probably gonna be over with for Miz, man. And that's the sad thing about it. But Sandow though, to never ever win a singles title. You know how effed up that is? I mean, really. He never won a singles title. But yet Reigns' first singles title was the WWE Championship. And I think he's a 3-time champion, isn't he? Or a 2-time, 3-time? Just thinking about this, Reigns in 3 or 4 years, however he's been on the main roster, has won the WWE Championship more times than Ziggler Just because Ziggler has never won the WWE title. He's won the world, but not the WWE title. He literally, like, I mean, just think about it. Everybody, Bray Wyatt, even though they probably came up around the same time, he hasn't won no WWE title. I don't even think he won the singles title. Bray Wyatt even won the singles title? No, he hasn't. Dean Ambrose, okay, he had the United States. That's pretty cool. Seth Rollins, I'm glad he had the WWE title. That's cool. But those are guys that are over with the crowd, though. But yet, Reigns getting booed out the building. People are chanting, "We want Sandow." People are chanting, "We want Cesaro." People are chanting, you know what I'm saying, "We want Ryder." Oh yeah, they gave him WrestleMania moment. What happened with that? They completely took it away from him. Back where he started. Oh yeah, let's give it to him. Let's get out of here. How stupid is that, man? Like, it's crazy. I've been watching wrestling for the longest, man. Like, I don't even talk about it like much as I used to. I still watch, man. I don't care what nobody say. It sucks, man. I just hate what it's become, man. Like, 2011 was the last good year. That year was fun. It was intriguing. You never know, like I said, what R-Truth was gonna say. You never knew what CM Punk was gonna do, and everybody was like, "Oh, the infamous." Think about that, John. The infamous pipe bomb night. See, R-Truth beat Cena in a tables match on the main event. That pipe bomb night. CM Punk did that whole, infamous pipe bomb when he was talking about Vince McMahon, his idiotic daughter, and all that other stuff. How he was gonna walk out the company, talking about Hulk Hogan and Colt Cabana and all that. R-Truth beat Cena in the tables match. Just think about that. When the Miz was still there, you know what I'm saying? He was still in the main event, stuff like that. That jump was cool, man. But nowadays, they up there releasing guys like Wade Barrett and Sandow, people that the crowd actually likes, but they're pushing people that we don't like. That just don't sit well with me, man. It's not like, boo, he's a heel. They're cheering this man no matter if he's a heel or a face. But they're booing the supposedly guy that you want as the face of your company out of the building. And the fact that you had to literally change his entrance to come out of the back just so the crowd won't attack that man. Because it's too hostile for him. Come on now. That's what I gotta say, man. I'm trying to keep it short, keep it sweet. I just think he's, saying now he's cool. Like I said, if you don't know what I'm talking about, hey, yo, check out Up, Up, Down, Down, man. You check when he's on there because you can clearly see in his face. He just trying to have fun while he can. He was trying to let everybody know, it's been sad times. He just like to enjoy himself, and he did everything he can, but in that company, it just don't matter no more, bruh. It seems like they say, "Oh, we listen to the fans," but they really don't. they don't. Like I said, they losing me, bro. Like I said, I'm up there falling asleep, stuff like that. It just don't matter. You got guys like this leaving the company, but you got Reigns as a champion. That people don't like. Yeah, I just don't get that, man. That's all I gotta say. So anyway, man, I'm off this thing. See ya.